The battlefield was open once again, and Hyber could feel the excitement spreading throughout RoD. A new season always brought new possibilities, but it also brought uncertainty. No matter how strong an alliance looked on paper, the first match was always dangerous. Rust could build up during the break, communication could slip, and small mistakes could quickly become costly. Their first opponent was HD, an alliance RoD knew well. The rivalry between the two alliances stretched back through previous battles, and while many believed HD had little chance of winning this matchup, Hyber knew better than to underestimate an enemy. When the match began, both alliances exploded into action. RoD secured 3 opening races, while HD managed to claim the Tower of the Mother. The opening moments looked promising, but Hyber knew races alone never decided Alliance Conquest. Capturing a building was only the first step. The real challenge was successfully swapping in the right holder and securing it for the long fight ahead. Then came the Warrior. A small communication mistake created an opening, and HD took advantage of it immediately. Before RoD could recover, the building slipped away. Almost at the same moment, Zarathustra was successfully swapped into the Mother. For the first time in the match, the outcome didn't feel completely certain. Hyber knew that as long as Zarathustra remained inside the Tower of Mother, HD would continue to have a chance. The rallies began. Without wasting a second, RoD immediately swapped in one of their own strongest holders. The building was secured, and suddenly the map looked better. The tension that had been building throughout the early stages of the match began to swing back in RoD's favor. But the battle was far from over. Soon the next set of objectives opened, the ports. What followed was one of the strangest exchanges Hyber had seen in a long time. Both alliances won the race to the port closest to their side of the map. Then both alliances lost those ports through counterswaps. Moments later, each alliance managed to counterswap the opposite port. The battlefield had turned into complete chaos. HD made a final attempt to turn the match around. They first tried to rally V2 out of the Tower of Warrior, hoping to break RoD's control early. After failed attempt, they tried the same pressure on Orval in the port. But it had similar outcome. And later on, Shorty in the Tower of the Mother, but each defense held firm under RoD's coordination. Not long after, the enemy began hiding their troops. The fight faded, the attacks stopped, and the battlefield grew quiet. As the final minutes went by, Hyber looked across the map and reflected on the match. It was never about proving RoD was stronger than HD. Everyone already knew they could win. This match was about shaking off the rust, rebuilding communication, and finding rhythm again after the break. Most importantly, it reminded Hyber why he enjoyed Alliance Conquest. Season 23 had begun, tougher fights would come. But for now, RoD had secured their first victory and knocked the dust off for what was ahead.